Hello, my name is Amy Sidari, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to visit with you today on some experiences I've had this past week. In order to do that, I'd like to jump back to the month of March if I could, just to kind of set up where and why everything happened this week was so important to me. Back March 12th, I was asked to do a workshop with the topic being stress. One of the questions I asked the group was to write down what the biggest obstacle was in their day. I was trying to help them pinpoint what part of the day really was causing them the most stress. And because the group was small, I was able to participate as well. I wrote down the word time. Instantly, it jumped out of me, and I should have said lack of time. A little bit about me. For me, I am a person who is passionate about everything. I push everything to the limit. I love my family. I love the people I associate with. I love dreaming, and I love creativity. I love everything in my community, and I love the idea of being able to make a difference. This kind of love is just who I am, even though it takes 18 to 20 hours a day to achieve that. It's as natural as breathing in and breathing out. On March 12th, when I asked the group to write down their biggest stress of their day, I was somewhat surprised with myself that the word time so easily jumped out of my mouth onto the paper, and I verbally followed up with, I never have enough time. I find myself in communication with God throughout the days. I feel He leads me, and I feel He places me where He wants me. But on March 12th, I realized something was missing in me. It was time. March 12th was the last day my business was open. I returned to work after the workshop, finished my night, and then locked my door. I had no idea it would be the last time so far that my business would be open, that my opportunity to see the people I love, the people that God placed in my path through my business. Since that day, I've learned time is a double-sided blade. Prior to March 12th, I had for 23 years skated on the edge of that blade, perfectly balanced, never falling off, though leaning more towards the side of my business versus my family. I give all I have to my family, but honestly, the majority of my time goes to my business. I thank God for my blood family that they live with me at my studio, my place of work. But all the children in our facility that we teach, all of their families, all of my staff are embedded in me like a program code. I've learned that my biological family and my dance family are just that, my family. I love them, I pray for them, and I miss them. April 18th, Miss Gloria, one of our staff teachers, had an idea to reach out to two of her classes, her Mommy and Me class. She invited them to participate in a video where we would travel to them, to their houses, and videotape them dancing their dance in their yard. She created an itinerary giving each family an estimated time of our arrival. She drove her car, played the music. I drove my car, and my Gina videotaped. It was really great. As we pulled up to 13 families, I was so excited to see everyone. Truly, truly a happy moment, and yet at the same time, feeling grief and loss. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love being home. I say it all the time to my family. I love cleaning my house. I love the time with my children. I even enjoy cooking the meals that we all get to sit down and eat together. Truly blessed for this time. I usually don't get 9 months out of the 12. But seeing these families showed me I was no longer skating on the edge of the blade. I had, so to speak, fallen off one side. Not right or wrong side, it just happened. Something inside of me was out of balance. I'm grateful for this time to be home. It gives me much joy, but I realized it is only half of who God meant me to be. COVID-19 has been a blessing in my path. I pray for the world for healing and restoration back to the old normal with a twist of insight. For me, the insight of not taking for granted and not wishing for different of what I already have. God truly gives us all we need, even time. Thank you for letting me share my April 19th experience with you. Take care.